Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm excited because I'm going to be sharing with you guys the makeup that I have been loving. And what I mean by that is that these products are top shelf. These are the products that I reach for in my drawer when doing my makeup, whether it be natural or all glam look. So these products I adore. And of course I'm super transparent on this channel so you guys will know if I recommend them or not. It's funny because some of these products are actually from the Sephora sale, but I didn't feel like doing another Sephora video since I already did that in my previous videos. But I really hope you guys like this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see my videos every single week. We'd love for you guys to be part of this community. So without further ado, let's get started on the makeup that I have been loving. So there's no surprise, absolutely love the MILANI primer. This is the Bright Side Illuminating Primer. I just find that this just hides my pores, just makes everything vanish and just look so flawless. But it just comes out like this, as you know. I just love to rub this all over the skin. If you have been watching my YouTube channel for some time, you know that this primer is like my holy grail, along with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. But this is just a great product, and it just makes my skin look amazing. And I prep my skin prior to making this video, and so that's why it's just a little glowy today, but I'm not complaining about it. So I'm just gonna pat this into the skin like so. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. I honestly feel comfortable just going out. Sometimes it's just a primer on my face because it just enhances your glow or your natural look. It just feels like I'm glowy within. So that's just a great thing to keep in mind. So the next thing I got actually from the Sephora sale is the Fenty Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. This has been everywhere, like viral on YouTube, viral on TikTok and Instagram, whatever. But I've been really wanting to try this. I've been so intrigued by tinted moisturizers. I just find that, I'm just gonna shake it quickly. I just find that during the spring and summertime, you just want that nice light feeling on your face. You don't want a cakey or any type of heavy feeling on your skin. So I'm just gonna go on my e.l.f. sponge and just pat this on the face like so. And I have used this once before. I don't have my mirror on me, so this is like pretty intense that I'm doing this without any mirror, but that's okay. So as you can see, this is like pretty natural and matches my skin tone really nicely. So I'm just gonna try and blend this in. I'll bring you guys in a little closer so you can see. Again, you could still see all my freckles that are coming through. But this is medium coverage, so you can build it out. I'm just gonna put more on my sponge. Just pat it around. I do want to say that it says on the box that it is light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. And it does say on the back of this that it is a blurring skin tint, which it really does say true to the packaging. Like, I feel like my skin does feel very light. It almost feels like there is nothing on my face. It just looks very pretty, very natural. And you know, I really do recommend this because if you just want to throw something on quickly and you don't feel like really blending it all together, I feel like you could kind of get away with this type of look or this type of foundation, if I say so, because it is just so effortless, so easy to put on, so light, and it blends into your skin effortlessly. And it just comes out so nicely. I've been adoring the Rare Beauty Concealer. This has just been amazing. I love the packaging of this whole thing, and I love the doe fit as well because it has this somewhat of a point right here, and you could really just get in to your eyes. I just have to look here because, again, no mirror. This is what happens when I am on location and I have to figure out other ways to film my videos, and of course I forgot my mirror, but that's okay. Gotta grab the same sponge and just blend it in like this. I almost feel like I don't even need a concealer with this specific tinted moisturizer just because I feel like it does such a nice job brightening my under eyes too. So I'm just gonna blend this in quickly and then take the excess on the brush and just put it on my forehead. I don't even feel like I need to brighten them, because I just feel like my skin looks so flawless. Even though like you do see some of my imperfections, you see a lot of my freckles throughout, but that doesn't even bother me. Especially during the summer or the spring. Like, I love when my freckles peep through my foundation because it just shows that I've been a little bit in the sun, but of course wearing sunscreen. Real quick, I'm just gonna use the one size powder that I've been adoring lately. Like, I just think that this is so perfect for setting my under eyes. And it's so tiny and cute that it's so easy just to travel with and throw in your bag. So I'm just gonna pack this under my eyes and over the lid just to set it so we don't get any creases while doing your eyeshadow or just in general. I always do my under eyes in the places where I crease the most, which is my nose area and my eyes, because that's not cute, honey. So let's just do that. This is the packaging, just super cute and easy. It's the mini actually. And this one says that it is a super fine 14-hour long wear blurring setting powder made for a light bake to a heavy cake. So that is so cute because I usually don't bake with my face. I just don't have the patience to do that, but this is just really great for my under eyes. It brightens them up and makes them look flawless and beautiful. Highly recommend getting this one. So I just did my brows off camera because I don't have a mirror. It would be very difficult and not pretty watching me do my eyebrows really up close to the camera. So just use my Maybelline Tattoo Studio and Thin Brow Pencil. Absolutely love both of these. You could get these at any drugstore. Really wanted to be fancy and splurge on like a pretty eyebrow pen or a brow pen or whatever it is. But, you know, I couldn't justify it. So, you know, go to your next drugstore wherever you can and get something like these because I promise you they work just as good, if not better, than high-end eyebrow pencils. I'm going to be going into eyeshadow. I'm going to be using a ColourPop palette that I just picked up. I absolutely love this because you just have to look at these colors. They are beautiful. I mean, you could really have fun with this palette because they have 4 shimmers and a few mattes right here, and it's just super beautiful, and you could do so much with this. You can make it super glam, you can make it so natural. I think I'm gonna just try and keep it natural today, especially since I don't have my mirror. It's gonna be quite hard. So I'm just gonna go in here with this shade. This is in Boa. So just pat it onto the eyes as my transition color. You know what? I'm going to use this mirror right here. I do have Plan B. I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter mirror right here. Just going with that shade right for Boa. Just going to pack it on both the eyelids. Next in the crease, I'm going to go ahead and put in this shade Python. I actually just went to a dermatologist yesterday. And I've been so into skincare and I just felt like I needed to go. It's been like 3 years since I've been to a dermatologist. And I was sharing with her some of the things I learned through quarantine, whether it be like ingredients or products that I've been using and loving. And she was honestly so impressed with how much I knew about skincare, but it's really hard to be a dermatologist. So that's a career that has shifted and sailed for me. But it's so interesting. I think it's such an interesting career to be in because first of all, you have to be so smart and just know so much about science and like these ingredients. And it's just such a great career to be in, but I'm not that smart, so I can't do that. But I love learning about the ingredients and what goes behind products that I buy. And it was just great to go to a dermatologist, just get my skin checked out, did a full body scan, took care of some things. And it was just really nice to go there and kind of feel pampered. So the next shade I'm gonna go into is right here called Rock Steady. Again, right here. And then I think we're just gonna call it a day with the eyes. These are looking really pretty. Just trying to blend it all in. Same thing on the other side. I love this palette because there's just so much you can do with it. I love the glitters. I actually used one of the shimmers or glitters, whatever we call it, last week, and it looked beautiful. Like, people were like, did you get your makeup done? I'm like, nope, I did it myself, and I was very proud of that. That was a proud girl moment. So I'm just gonna do the lower lids. I'm actually gonna go in to this shade called Bedrock, just to switch it up. This looks really pretty together. I love this, like this looks really good. Perfect. And there you go, just very nice looking. I feel like I obviously put more on just because I'm heavy-handed, but this is looking really good. I absolutely love this palette, and ColourPop is just so affordable. I love all their products. They make great things with great qualities, and you know what? It just feels and like looks like high-end products. So Definitely recommend getting ColourPop. Love and adore them. Great, great, great company. So I just finished the rest of my eyes off camera. I did my Stila liquid eyeliner, my primer from Chanel, and my ILIA mascara, which I love. Nothing new here. You guys know that I've been using these for quite some time. Haven't changed them in a while just because I love them, top shelf, everything. So just skipped ahead and did this, but these are the products I used. I actually didn't finish the eyes. I wanted to share with you guys the eye pencil that I'm going to be using. It is from ColourPop again. This is in what shade? Honeydude. This is from ColourPop. Love it. It just is a peachy type of color. Let me just swatch it for you quickly. It kind of looks like this right here. And it's just more like a nude type of color, and it just brightens up the look. I'll show you. I'm just gonna put it under my eyes. And honestly, it goes well with any type of look. I never really want to wear black mascara ever again. It's really hard doing it like this, but. See how pretty that looks? Just kind of brightens up the eye, which I love. Especially when you have a lot of eyeshadow on or top eyeliner. This is just a great way to kind of bring it down. Just like that. I love that. It's so pretty and natural looking. I also love a white one. I use the white eye pencil from NYX, but this is just a lot creamier, and I just feel like it kind of glides onto my eyes better without having like a crayon go onto my eyelashes, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes the NYX one just sheds onto my eyelashes, which I hate, but this one just is really smooth and the formula is fabulous. Definitely recommend using this, especially if you want like to brighten your eye look and using like a dark blacks and browns on your eyes and you want to just like pop it up a little bit, go ahead and get this Honeydew color because this is just fantastic. I've been loving my cream products. I've been loving this one from Patrick Ta. I got this at the Sephora sale as well. It has both a powder bronzer and a cream bronzer. So this is what it looks like up close. And it's just great. I've been obviously using it a lot. So I usually put this on first on the cheekbones and like the forehead, and then I cover it with powder as well, just to kind of set it. So I'm just gonna be using my Fenty 125 brush and packing it on just like so. And just kind of use the mirror here. You know, we're working with it and just pack it on. And I did get the medium shade just because I felt like the lighter shade would kind of match my skin tone and wouldn't give me that pop that I was going for when it came to bronzer, because I love my bronzer. And this kind of just melts into the skin. Like at first you're like, wow, it's a lot, but it kind of just like settles down into it. It's gonna go like that again. On the other side. And I just love this formula. I also love Patrick Ta's cream blush. I have that in, I think She's That Girl. Another great one. Just gonna do the forehead. And match it to over here where the line meets. And this color is just a great match for me because, especially in the summer, because I do get a little color because I run outside or I play tennis outside. So I do pick up some color, and this would be great for that. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit on my nose just to contour it. And there you have it. It looks a lot heavier on this camera. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the lighting that's just like picking up on it. But in person, it really doesn't look as heavy or as deep. But I'm gonna just use my e.l.f. Bronzer brush and just set that really quick. And I'm just using the powder right here. And I love bronzer, so any good bronzer will do for me. Bring it all the way down to my neck area. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's like my background that it's gray, and then I have my windows right there and that the light's hitting through it. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this lighting, but it's not my fave, but I have to work with it. So there you go. That is what the Patrick Ta finished look looks like. I absolutely love this cream bronzer and the actual formula of it all, just because I feel like it just melts into your skin so nicely and still gives you that definition that you're looking for. So I would definitely recommend getting this one. So for cream blush, I'm gonna be using the Tower 28 product in Rush Hour. I just love this color because, let me just swatch it for you. I just think it's so pretty and emollient looking. So let's just, ooh, this is just gorgeous. Love it. So it looks like on my hand. So pretty and nice. Like, it just has that great tone for the spring and summer. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and use this on my beauty blender, as a matter of fact, because sometimes I just think it's easier to use your sponge rather than an actual brush. Do you see how pigmented this is? Like, a little goes a long way. I barely put my beauty blender on that. And I really feel like with the sponge, you could also kind of melt away the bronzer as well from before. And now it looks so much better. So I'm just gonna pack that in again right here. It's looking really pretty. I'm just doing the same thing I did on the other side, just gently tapping it into my sponge and onto my face, just using this around the nose. This is looking really pretty. I love how this is turning out. So yes, this is what the Tower 28 blush looks like on top of the Patrick Ta. And now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. So I'm just gonna set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, like right here, like that. This is also just a holy grail of mine. I don't leave the house without it. I'm just gonna take it over the spots where I see a little bit of oiliness, where I don't want it. And kind of just set in all the products that I have on my face. And again, I'm not sure what's going on with this lighting. I look a lot dewier and more flushed by this lighting, but in person, it just looks so different. I look a lot more matte in person, so this is kind of funny. But I absolutely love this. I don't go anywhere without this, whether it's on a short vacation, whatever. This is like the #1 thing that I always bring because I just find that it just sets your face flawlessly. You look so airbrushed and beautiful, and it's kind of small, so you can just like throw it in your purse and be fine with that. But I love this product. I highly, highly recommend it. So I'm just gonna quickly highlight my face with this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. This is enormous. Like, this is the biggest product I own by Charlotte Tilbury. It is so big in the pan. I don't think I will ever hit pan. I'm just gonna swatch it quickly on my finger. So this is what it looks like on my hand. Very, very blinding. Let's see if that's what it looks like on the face. You know, I have used this before, so I don't think I ever used it in my video, but it is pretty blinding. Do you see that? That looks really pretty. But I do like picking this specific product up on my finger instead of a brush, because I find that my finger does a better job just picking up the product. And then I use a brush to blend it in. I love this fan brush. I got this from Sonia Kashik from Target. She makes great brushes and sponges at an affordable price. So I'm just going like that. I'm gonna put it on my brow bone, like so. Up here a little bit. That's looking really pretty. I love how this is looking. But this is a great product, especially if like you're in the market to buy this. It is pretty expensive, but I do like it. I find that it was worth my money because I'm never gonna run out of it, and I use it quite often. So I really do like it. And again, look how big it is. It's just enormous. And their bronzers are just as big too. So, I mean, if you wanna use a product for a long time and never get sick of it, and you don't wanna spend a lot, like so much money constantly, then maybe get this. But just know that one-time pricing is pretty pricey. It's a pretty penny. So the last two things that I'm gonna be using are like my favorite products ever now. I've been using this Charlotte Tilbury lip liner for quite some time. It is in the shade Hot Gossip. I use this more often than not. It is so great. It's such a pretty lip liner, but with the lipstick that I'm gonna be showing you guys, like, it has changed my game forever. Like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna wear a different color again. So I'm just gonna line the lips. I always overline them, of course. I really should have brought my sharpener because this is really down to its last life here. Like so. So that is the lips. I just love this shade. It's so pretty. It's like not very red, but it just looks really good with a lot of different colors. So the next I'm gonna be showing you guys is my new Bare Minerals lipstick. Don't think I've ever bought anything from Bare Minerals, but when I tell you this is like my new favorite lipstick, it is so good, and Hailey Bieber uses it, so you know I had to get it. So this is in the shade Grace. Love this color. I'll just swatch it for you guys quickly in this hand. So this is what it looks like right here. It is so beautiful. It is like the perfect color for your everyday look, and even for going out, like seriously, you can wear this any day. So I'm gonna pack it on, and this duo, for me, is amazing. So it is gonna be my new favorite, and to be honest with you guys, please don't get sick of this lip color because I'm gonna be wearing this a lot. So this is what it's gonna look like. And there you have it. Isn't that just so pretty? Like, it has a little pink in it and a little bit of nude with that dark lip liner. I'm just so in love. And I mean, this color right here is just so beautiful. It just could wear on your wedding day. You could wear on a date night, literally anything. And you know, I am getting married quite soon, so this might be that color, guys. Like, I am so in love with it. It is just so beautiful. So you guys, this is the finished look. I apologize just because I didn't have a mirror, so I wasn't really looking or talking as much as I usually do. Just kind of hard for me when I'm not in my home base and I just don't have all my equipment and whatnot, and I have to travel with my makeup, but I made it work, and my hair just looks fabulous today, am I right? I'm just kidding, it doesn't, but that's okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. I love sharing with you guys like my top picks for just right now. Like, this is the everyday makeup that I use all the time when I put on makeup. And I loved sharing this with you guys so I could